Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Expanse reaction. This is Hard Live, and my name is Matt. Okay, we're getting ready to watch episode 12. We're getting close to the end of the season, end of the book as well. I got a new haircut. I already said that on Torchwood, but different audiences, so yeah, I got a haircut. I'm not entirely convinced about it, but it will grow in a couple weeks, so just give it time. It will be back to okay. But for the time being, this is what we have to deal with. What happened last time on The Expanse? And I was thinking about this the other day. It's weird that like the entire like book seems to be happening in like in this one event. Like like time has not. I don't know if in the book there's different events, but for what we see here on this back half of the season, it's all one event. It's just like we go in and now we have to deal with all the shit that happens because we went in and just discovering shit, and that's the end of that. Well, for season 1, it's like the Canterbury blew up and then we were like we were trying to survive, and then like the Martian ship showed up, and then we were being questioned, and then we just I don't know, we went to Fred Johnson and the Miller shed, and it's just like we were all over the place. Same with season 2. We were going there, we were going there, we were going there, and we went places. But for this third book, it's just like this is one thing. We just have to deal with this one thing, which is the ring shit, and there's nothing else. And it's taking several episodes to deal with this one event. And I like it. I actually do like that a lot. And I'm really into it. But yeah, I'm just wondering how this is going to end, because I'm assuming this conflict is going to end with the end of the season. For the first time ever, we're going to have an end of season that is going to end the conflict of that book, because to my understanding the book ends with the season, and then season 4 is just going to be book 4 or whatever. But I'm just wondering, because so okay, where are we at? What happened last time? So Holden and the Ghost of Miller went into the construct. They saw the meaning of life and the end of the universe. Then they passed out and kind of died and had to be resuscitated by Gunny. Gunny is now with Holden. Holden woke up eventually at the end of the previous episode, and he was like, I saw the end of everything, and it's like, yeah, I kind of figured that. Gunny's teammates, the one dude and the one chick, they blame Holden for everything. They're probably going to try and kill him, maybe try and fight Gunny or whatever, but yeah, those two assholes are just there. But everything that happened at the end of the 2 episodes ago made it so the speed limit changed and everything stopped. Everything suddenly decelerated, which means that like a third of everyone who was inside just instantly died. And then the remaining third were injured, and we were at a rough spot because anyone who has internal bleeding is just gonna die in Sarah G, because gravity needs to be there in order for like the wounds to heal, because you need to bleed out and then heal, whatever, right? I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I'm sure it works. So that was an issue, but then we had one of my favorite scenes in the entire show, or not scene sequence, because it was a series of scenes with Drummer and Ashford, where both of them had to like bond and set their differences aside, and like eventually Drummer ended up being like, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna crush myself with this, so then Ashford can get out. And then he can like lead us or whatever, right? Because the ship needs a captain, and both dumbasses here are trapped, and there's only one way for one of them to get out, and it's if the other one gets crushed. So then she just decided, I'm gonna crush myself, and then he's gonna be able to get out and like help everyone out, because like the ship is in a pretty bad state. I'm sure there's like a lot of injured, a lot of dead, so we need to like someone needs to be in charge ASAP. So she just decided to do that. Ashford then decided after he came out, and he was very respectful towards Drummer. He was like, "She saved my life. I would not be here without her." And then he decided, "Let's spin the drum," which is so the behemoth, since it was the what was the name of the Mormon ship originally? The Naobu. Yeah, I remember. I'm gonna open the DXC anyway. But like the Naobu, since it was supposed to be a Mormon chapel ship that was supposed to like replicate Earth, they did have this thing that like spin and generated like an artificial gravity field, and because of that, he was like, if the drum spins and it works, we can simulate gravity, which means that we can heal our wounded and just tell everyone, bring your wounded here and we can heal you with our gravity. So he did that, and that was like the most baddest moment we've had in a while. Like, it was just like, because I love everything about Ashford as a character in the way like he handles himself, like how he delivers the line, how he acts. Like the actor's doing an amazing job. It's like he has this very particular cadence and way and manner of speaking, and I love that. And he was just like, "This ship, my ship, is unique, and it can simulate." And he was like, "Bring your wounded here, you will be welcome." You know, and that was great. I love that so much. On the other end of the story, Naomi got. I just remember something that happened that was awesome. But on the other end of the story, Naomi went to the Rosie finally, and she arrived and she was looking for Holden, but Holden wasn't there. But Alex and Amos were there, and they were wounded. And she asked Alex where the fuck Holden was, and Alex was like, "He left a while ago with Miller," and he was like, "What?" So then she was like, "All right, I'm just gonna put you into the med bay, and then we'll figure out what actually happened." So then she went looking for Amos. He also put him also on the med bay. They were recovering, but then Melva showed up because Melva managed to, because since every ship is being pulled towards the construct in the middle, Melva was like, "Gotcha! So now I can get to the Rosie if I just fly there." So she did that, and the only person that realized what Melva was doing. Clarissa. Sorry, I keep calling her Melva. Whatever. Melva is easier to remember. But like, the only person that realized what she's doing is Anna, because Anna got to talk to Mila Benelli right before she died, because she got impaled, and then she called her, and then she went there, and then she was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be fine," and then she's like, "I'm fucking dead." But yeah, that bitch Melva, it's Clarissa Mao, and she's trying to kill James Holden no matter what, and she tried to kill me. And then she died. And then Anna was like, "Gotcha." So instead of asking like the military or whatever at the Thomas Prince to like do something, they're probably not gonna do anything. But instead of like telling anyone what's happening, she decided, "I'm just gonna single-handedly stop Mova." So she just took a shit, not a suit or whatever. She also took like a stun gun or whatever, a stun baton from like a security dude. There's a bug that just flew by. And then she just randomly showed up at the Rosie and knocked out Clarissa as she was about to kill Naomi. So Naomi got saved by Anna, and Anna was like, "Are you okay, Buster Wolf?" And then that was that. That was awesome. I love that, because finally we got another main character conversion with our main characters. And whenever that happens, this is the best thing ever. Like whenever that happened with Miller in season 1, whenever that happened with with Christian and Gunny, and now here it's happening again with Anna, and it's great. The thing is that like we only like stun Clarissa, and we're probably just gonna lock her up somewhere or just like handcuff her, and then she's gonna turn into She-Hulk because she can do that, and then she's just gonna beat everyone to death and explode the Rosie or whatever. So like, I'm still worried about that whole situation, because none of them know that she has like enhancement implants or whatever the fuck she does with her mouth, and which means that she can still fuck everything up. That's what happened previous episode, I believe. I'm wondering what's gonna be the thing that Holden says that he saw. I don't know if he understood it. I think he understood it to a degree, because I feel like he felt what he saw. Like, I'm not necessarily sure if he understood it, but I'm pretty sure he felt it, and he can probably describe that. And what he felt, I'm pretty sure it's like the universe dying, or like a previous universe or world or whatever dying, and he was like, I felt the pain of a 7 billion lives just disappear in front of me or whatever. But like, yeah. I'm wondering if that's gonna be anything. I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the Rosie, the people at the Rosie and Clarissa. I want Anna to just talk to them. That's just gonna be fun. And more Ashford. Hopefully Drummer will survive. She's gonna be fine. And yeah, I hope the two assholes at Gunny's ship don't mess up everything. But there you go. We have that. But yeah, also like because of the speed limit, they're gonna be trapped inside the bubble for like 7 months, apparently. Unless anything changes, that's just the current velocity it will take you to get out of the ring, because of the speed limit, which means that yeah, that's bad. That's bad because they don't have resources to survive for 7 months in there. So there you go. But yeah, okay. Let's just go and watch next episode. So yeah, The Expanse season 3, episode 12. Let's go. Yeah, they got it there. Oh, can't they see that she has that? She's using it. Maybe they disabled it.
Gonna work.
Oh fuck yeah!
How can you live with that? I've killed better people than Telly Fagan.
Shit, that's great. I love that.
The fake broadcast, all of it.
Yeah?
She tried to kill us.
I don't give a shit about you.
I've known people like her. Keeping her around is not gonna work.
Take her to the Thomas Prince. They could lock her up.
I'm not gonna take her to a UN ship. And you definitely can't handle her alone.
She's gonna be like, alright.
Easy if I put her down.
No.
Anna's not gonna let you.
No. You're not gonna shoot her.
This one won't be grateful for your mercy.
Well, it's not about her. It's about us.
We're better than that. Wow. Anna talking to Amos. That is amazing.
To any ships in need, your injured are welcome under Behemoth.
It's just like what happened with Drummer. Yeah.
She was. If we can't send a message, then I need to go over there.
Wow, okay.
See what's happened, see if we can find Holden.
Alright.
We'll use our vac suits for the trip. I'll take Amos and the priest.
Pastor.
Whatever.
Hey, I just got my family back.
He's not gonna leave him alone.
Holding.
I already said everything to the other interrogator, and like I told him, I want to know where my friends are.
A lot of people have died. We need to know what happened on that station.
I'm not saying another goddamn word until I know my crew is okay.
Okay. Hey!
James Holden.
Ashford, but
Flash. There's inflexibility to the military mind, which I do not share.
this is
They
true.
all sound insane.
I am not here to judge you. The ones who sent the proto-molecule.
The ones who created it. They made this station, this space. We've had it all wrong about the proto-molecule. It's not a weapon. It wasn't sent to kill us. It was just trying to build a road.
Which is what the ring is.
Single person on Eros died for that
It
road.
doesn't care about us. It's trying to report in.
Report what? To whom?
It doesn't matter. Everyone it could talk to is gone.
I don't understand.
Something killed them. They tried to stop it. Burned whole solar systems like they were cauterizing a wound. Only it didn't work. We are in a graveyard. We need to get out of this place and never come back.
Who's this? Oh, it's Drummer.
You need to be in a medical coma. It'll help the healing process.
The one way I can be even less
Is if I'm passed out.
My people are dying, and I'm supposed to lay here and do nothing.
Yes, exactly that, if you ever want to get better.
Get out.
Captain, I
Get out!
This is getting to her, like, really badly. Legs don't work. Mech support? I was about to say, if she could, like, promote herself up, because, like, I think Fred Johnson still had some, but, like, no. She's just gonna get, like, mech legs. She's gonna Huey Emmerich this shit. Can her legs heal if she, like, pushes it too far right now, or will it be reversible?
The Behemoth was designed as a generation ship. It needed the capability to send type beam messages over 100 light years or more. What does that have to do? It has an extraordinarily powerful communications laser which might be able to punch
The
through
ring.
any interference at the ring gate.
so we could send out a call for help.
This isn't magic, it's physics.
Okay, good idea.
Gotta work extra hard now for keep Inez alive. Do you think they do same for us?
I'm not turning anyone away.
I like that.
Synthetic blood for our goal.
Ooh.
Finally, some useful information. All second shift personnel, report to medical units for mandatory blood donation. And do it now. We go.
You not have to do it.
I bleed as well as anyone.
Don't talk to the prisoner.
You protecting him, Gunny?
I didn't.
You shut up too. We're taking him to the brig as ordered. Now everyone just shut the fuck up.
I like that, Gunny. Okay, they got here.
She's killed a lot of people. We put a chemical restraint on her. She can't take it off.
Yeah, we on it.
Until you tell me what happened to Drama.
No, you coming with me. You deserve.
Oh, god damn it.
Under arrest.
Your lapdog told me I was under arrest.
Yeah, well, Haarute correctly judged that I might want a word with you if you came back.
What happened to Drama?
She was injured. She's recovering from surgery. She saved my life, and I saved hers.
Where's Holden? Did the Martians bring him here?
Yeah, they did, but he's now conditioned to entertain visitors. I believe whatever happened on that station damaged his mind, but we're caring for it.
I want to see him.
Our problems with the grid have persisted. One of these times it's going to go down, and it won't come back up again.
I didn't come here to fix your ship.
And whenever that happens, everyone on this ship will asphyxiate in the
This is true.
That includes your crew.
Like, that is true. Like, the ship was malfunctioned to begin with, and now it's the ship that we depend on in order to save everyone's lives. So, okay, what is Clarissa gonna do? Because I feel like she's gonna fuck everything up somehow. Oh, Holden's in there. Hey. Shit!
I'm Jim. What are you in for?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's just losing her shit. This is comedy right here. I like that it's a literal laser.
Beam not strong enough. Not getting through the distortion.
It doesn't.
All it do is heat up ring a couple of degrees.
Inez and Belter side by side helping each other.
See? Vital supplies, including much needed electrical parts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good. Okay.
I like this.
Run a clinic in St. Petersburg for the undocumented. Those are people who aren't on basic.
Yeah, I know people like that.
Yeah.
Why do you do it?
Because it's...
It
yeah,
needs to be done.
because it's a nice thing to do.
That's what most of my life is. Seeing what needs to be done and trying to
This
do
is
it.
awesome. This is awesome. These two characters interacting is awesome. You can relate to that, but in a different way. Yeah, Drummer is like, I'm gonna get mech legs. Fuck healing.
Well, you never saw anyone who got hurt before.
How are you?
Not well.
Backache's pretty bad, right down to the spot where I can't feel anything at all.
Yeah.
I sort of need a favor. Holden is here.
And then you do.
Whatever happened to him on that station, it has to be connected with everything happening now. If I could just talk with him, then maybe he can help.
And I thought you'd come to check on me.
Aw.
I'm glad you're back.
I bet you are.
You help me finish this, and I'll walk you down there.
There's a pattern of decreased virtual particle activity between us and that station. I want to send a skiff between us and the station with a nuclear warhead or overloaded reactor.
I want to create a very high-energy radioactive burst.
The last time something blew up near the station, it disassembled a Martian Marine.
That would seem like a dangerous thing to do.
The field that's trapping us here will contain the explosion. There's no danger to us or the station, but the high-energy photons it generates.
I think it might interfere with what's stopping us. The data we get would tell us more about the field that's trapping us here.
There must be something on the behemoth we can use, something damaged.
It wouldn't have to move far.
Doctor, you are out of line.
Hey, we need answers, right? And this at least seems like a plan to find some.
I want to scare up some food. You want any?
I'm gonna be here for a while.
We can bring you
You know
some.
he's dead, right?
Yeah.
I do.
You still trying to help?
No. Just
taking a moment with him?
I'll bring you some food.
Every interaction between these two is amazing. It was like when we interacted Amos with Prax.
We spend our lives cutting inners' throats before they cut ours, and now here we are trying to save them.
Does seem well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on them all the same.
I get the idea you're trying to tell me something.
Some supplies are thinner than the inventory. Someone could be stealing.
Lieutenant Dioko Haarute, OPA.
What'd I do?
Who did I put in charge of security for emergency supplies?
Me, boss.
Have any supplies gone missing?
I don't know.
It's a simple question.
I don't.
Are there missing supplies?
Oh, no.
Well, then who the fucking would? We are trapped in the black and fighting for our lives. So make no mistake. Everything we do here is to buy one more chance to live, one more breath. So do your fucking job, or I will space you myself.
Fucking punk ass bitch.
It's funny, isn't it? All the people you killed, and I'm hung up on the one that you just couldn't be bothered to save. I thought if I came here and I looked you in the eye,
You could understand why you didn't say
maybe I could see you as a person.
Oh,
Why do you care? I don't. That's what's strange.
that's the problem. She wants to care, but she doesn't care about you. Oh,
When
that's
Amos
great.
offered to kill you, I wanted to let him. I keep looking for a way to care about you. I think her father was a terrible person, but a lot of people have terrible parents, and I think, well, she's clearly a damaged person, but then who isn't? So I'm down to, maybe she has a brain tumor.
She's like, maybe it's biological. Maybe her body's broken.
It wasn't mercy. I was vanity. I didn't want to think of myself as someone who wanted vengeance.
Are you asking for my forgiveness?
No.
No, she doesn't care about that.
You should have let him kill me.
Wow.
The easy way out.
They're gonna blow up the ship, and what's gonna happen? Okay. And now what? What did the readings say?
That definitely did something.
What did he do? Oh my god, the mech legs. The way she's walking is kind of funny too. How does that work, by the way? How does she control it? There we go.
They let me call the Rossi. No one answered.
I got the boys off the ship. Everyone's okay. Don't believe what's happening is your fault.
They won't tell me anything. It's obviously bad.
Alright. Hey. How does Drummer feel about this though?
I did come for a reason.
Not great.
You ask me how to fix all this, I'm completely fucking lost. All of it happening in my head, I couldn't shut it down.
That's over now.
No, it's not.
All of it has to mean something. Otherwise, all these people have died for nothing.
You're not responsible for this.
Yes, I am. It's talking to me. Talking to anyone else. I wish it were, but it's not. I have to figure out what it wants. I'm the only one who can.
This is going to destroy you.
It doesn't matter. I have to fix it.
The station is now generating magnetic pulses like a railgun charging up, only on a massive scale.
That's what Holden saw.
They burned whole solar systems like they were trying to cauterize a...
Is he just gonna destroy the entire solar system? And we're gonna be the only ones that survive?
I estimate less than 7 hours before it becomes a continuous signal.
Okay, memento mori.
Whatever's gonna happen.
7 hours. It's just gonna blow up the entire solar system. Okay, Ashford, go and talk to Holden and be like, okay, what do?
We kicked the Hornets' nest.
Yeah, we did.
Now we know for sure that there are Hornets inside.
Yes, and they're about to fire a railgun at our solar system.
Holden told me that on the station he saw a vision of rings being used to burn entire solar systems to ash. He believed that the station did this to stop a threat. When we detonated our bomb, I believe we became the threat.
Yes.
All humanity, on both sides of the ring.
Jesus Christ.
I'm glad we set off the bomb. It showed us what the station truly is, and we still have time to act.
How, though?
Our solar system would still be connected to this place through the ring. And that is the means by which the station can still threaten us.
We need to destroy the ring and remain inside.
It'll take months for a skiff to ferry bombs up there.
When you go outside, you still see, right? Photons still travel at the speed of light in here. They are not affected by the speed limit.
So, a laser then?
Okay.
The Behemoth's comm laser is the most powerful ever built. And I propose we make it even
Turn
more
the comm laser into
and use it to slice through the
a sword! An energy sword! And we get stuck here.
It's all here forever.
No one on the other side would ever know what we did.
And we will have saved the human race. Not a bad way to die.
Woo! The episode's about to end, isn't it? There we go. Woo! Fucking love that shit. Fucking love that shit. That was fire. That was fire. Okay. Full-length discussion. Okay, this finale is probably gonna be hot. This finale is probably gonna be hot. Okay, so what I'm wondering is what is actually going to happen. Because, like, would they actually just, like, stray every single main character with the outside of, like, Christian of Azarala, which really did really nothing this book, or like who else? Fred Johnson, maybe. Like, will they really just strand them here in the bubble and they're just gonna stop mattering? Like, because they also don't have so many supplies to survive. But we also learned that there's, like, because of the speed limit, they cannot leave and they're probably just gonna starve to death and die. But, like, this is what I'm wondering, is if, okay, does the Expanse have the balls to instantly wipe out every single character that matters right here? Do they have the balls to do that? Because, like, that is what the plan is trying to be. They're just gonna be like, okay, we're just gonna create an energy sword out of the, like, comms beam that the Behemoth has, because the Behemoth is the shit. And we're just gonna transfer that comms beam into an actual laser beam, and we're just gonna cut the ring in half, so then the like disintegration ray that they're gonna shoot to destroy the entire solar system is not gonna be able to shoot, and instead it is not gonna get to the solar system. It's gonna, will it shoot or not? It's a different question. If it's gonna kill us or not, we don't know that, but it is gonna kill Earth and Mars and the Bells and everything, and it's just gonna wipe out humanity. Big old wipeouts. So the plan is to make sure that doesn't happen by destroying the ring with an energy sword, which is fucking badass. That's the most badass shit ever. Because they're like, oh, we can send nukes or whatever. It's like, well, the nukes are not gonna get there because of PETA. It's like, but you can see the ring. Meaning that, like light travels. Photons travel because it's massless. So we can send the like communications beam that is like super long range or whatever, and is super strong, that we established in this episode, but we're not going to use it as a communications beam. We're going to use it as a fucking laser sword, and we're just going to fucking cut the ring in half. And I'm just like, that's the raddest shit I've heard in a long time. But, like, it's like, but if we do that, we're just going to stay trapped here. I'm just going to die. Unless unless the rules change again, right? Not necessarily the rules, but, like, something new happens that is just gonna save the main cast, because something new happened here and we have a way to get out of it, or we go somewhere else into like another system and we just have to deal with like aliens or whatever. I don't think that's the direction the show wants to take, but it could. Like, that's what I'm wondering now. If it's like, okay, so if things go down in the way that they just said they're gonna go down, is we're just gonna cut the ring in half, and we're just gonna prevent the solar system from dying. Okay, worst case scenario, we failed at the energy sword plan. and then all humanity gets wiped out. That is the bad ending. Alternatively, we cut the ring in half, and the ring gets destroyed, the portal gets destroyed, we save humanity, because it is not able to get destroyed by the like railgun or whatever, right? So we do that. Then we choose which direction we want to take, in the sense that, like, okay, all of our characters get stranded there, they never get out. They die. All these characters get stranded down there, they never get out, but they manage to survive somehow. All the characters get stranded down there, but then something happens that allows them to get out. All the characters get stranded down there, something happens that allows them to get out, but they don't go out to to our system, they come out somewhere else. That is also a possibility. So there's different paths we can take that. If we go that direction of, like, we destroy the ring in order to save humanity, which is fucking badass. And by the way, like, everything that's happening, I feel the rushed pace of this, like, back half a lot. And a lot in these interactions, because, like, Ashford is just like, everyone is just saying, like, yeah, Holden's fucking nuts. And then Ashford is like, okay, so that shit that dude just did, I think that activated the railgun that's gonna wipe out humanity. And they go like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And it's like, they instantly believe that. They instantly buy it. And it's like, I'm sure that there was more resistance in the book. I'm sure that there was, like, a bigger talk over whether or not that is what is actually happening on the novel. But here, because things need to go quick, it's like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's do that. That sounds right. It's like everyone is instantly just like, all right, we believe it. Let's move the plot along. You know, there doesn't have that much conflict and talk back and fight back to literally everything that everyone says. Okay, so all right. The other thing I'm wondering is what regarding that I was thinking about as I was watching it regarding the pace of this back half of the season is. What is Clarissa going to do? What is Clarissa, what is she feeling? What is she thinking? Because the thing is that, Clarissa is a pretty straightforward character, in the sense that all they showed to us about her was pretty straightforward to understand. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure I was told too, that she gets more details in the novel, meaning that there is more depth to that character. Maybe not a lot of it, but there is some. I'm thinking that, like, there is the possibility of that character like having a shift into what her motivations or goals are going to become from what they are right now. Because right now she's like, I want to kill James Holden. It's like, okay, got it. But there is the possibility for her to change that goal and actually be helpful or something. The way they're setting it up is that she's in the same, like, present that Holden is, and now Naomi's talking to Holden, and they're talking about, like, oh my god, what happened, and this is what happened, and I saw this, and Miller saved us, and it's like, okay, I saw this, and I think that's gonna happen, and I was worried that I accidentally killed all of you, and I'm sorry, like, it might be my fault, I don't know. It's like Holden is becoming, in Clarissa's mind, a real person, which is it's kind of ironically what the conversation with Anna was. We're gonna go back to that in a second, but, like, in Clarissa's mind, Holden is becoming a person, and he actually has this thing of, like, he cares about these people, and is like, is like worried about, like, all humanity or whatever, and he's like, he doesn't want to be important, he doesn't want to be relevant. And I'm sure in Clarissa's mind, Holden was an asshole. Holden was super egotistical. Holden fucked over her dad, and daddy never did anything wrong or whatever. But now she's learning a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just by passing conversation, that Holden might not be, like, such a paragon of evil that she believes him to be, right? And now that he is becoming real, and he's becoming, like, an actual, like, nice person, I guess, now she's like, This is what I'm wondering. Is Clarissa still gonna be like, alright, fuck this guy? Because that would make sense. But will Clarissa actually have a crisis of conscience and she's gonna eventually just be like, okay, let's actually try and help this shit out? Because in a way, she caused everything. Okay, so she didn't cause Highway Star to happen. The first guy that went through the ring and exploded. And the ring's still activated there. But she did cause the Rosie to go in there, which caused everyone to chase after the Rosie going in there. Which caused everything that has been happening for the past 4 episodes to happen. And now the potential railgun that is gonna wipe out humanity. Given she doesn't know that yet, but this is a possibility that that's gonna happen. So, in a way, a lot of it is Clarissa's fault. And I'm wondering what is going through Clarissa's mind right now. Is she gonna be like, I'm a terrible person? Maybe Dad wasn't the best. Maybe maybe this Holden guy isn't the worst. Maybe I should actually try and help. Maybe I should actually try and save people because I don't care about any of them, and that makes you a bad person. Where is her brain at? Where is her mind at right now? That is what I'm wondering. That is what I want to know right now. Where is Clarissa going? So, and I think that just having Holden and Naomi just talk right next to her is not enough for Clarissa to just completely just, oh my god, I turned my whole life around, right? I don't think that is enough, but in the novel, it might have been enough. In the novel, there might have been more scenes or more conversation and dialogue given to or around Clarissa, which might have made her be like, okay, I'm doing a flip-flop. I'm flipping and I'm helping now. That could have been a thing in the novel, and it could have just been a little bit rushed in the show. So I can see it both ways. I can see it as whether or not she flips and she actually starts helping, or she could just be like, I hate myself, but I'm still gonna murder you, right? It could be either, right? Could be either. And I like, the conversation with Anna when Anna is talking to Clarissa, because Anna says something awesome, and it's the fact that the reason why she came here to see Clarissa is not to help Clarissa, is because she wanted to care for Clarissa, actually. Because the thing is that she got super hung up on the fact that she killed, what's her name, Tali? Mila Benelli. So, the fact that she killed her makes Anna, it really upset Anna for some reason, and she's super stuck on that, except on the people that she actually killed. So she's hooked up on the person that she didn't save, because she didn't actually kill Mila Benelli. She just got stabbed and impaled, but she didn't help her. Right. So there you go. But the thing is that she came to see her here at the prison cell because she wanted to make her human in her mind. That's what she said. And I like that, because that is Anna's basically coming here and saying I care about people. I really do. I do that all the time, and I'm always trying to care and understand, and I just default to that. But for you, I'm trying, but I don't. And part of me, well, all of me, actually really wanted Amos to just kill you right there when he had the chance. But the reason why I didn't allow him to do it was not because I care about you. It was because of vanity. It was because I would feel bad doing that shit myself. But it wasn't because I care about you dying or not. It was because I didn't want to become a spirit of vengeance, which is what you are in a way. It was I didn't want to go down that route myself, but I honestly would not give a shit if you had died or not. And I like that. And I like that she's trying. She's coming here and she's honest and seems I'm trying to care about your life, but trust me when I say that I fucking don't, because you suck so much. And I like that, because it's the entire time I'm just Clarissa fucking sucks. She's the worst, right? She's a fucking awful bitch. And then Anna comes here. Anna, sweet, beautiful, precious Anna. She's like the best guy in the show. She comes in and she loves everyone and she tries to help everyone. And she goes like, you I here feel nothing towards. You suck. And I'm just like, yes, that's amazing. Because like, you know, you're a terrible person when Anna shows up and says, you suck. I don't care about whether you live or die. And it's like, oh my God, if you got Anna to act like that towards you, it's like you did something wrong at some point in your life. You did several things wrong, and it's like, yeah, you have. That's amazing. I love that so much. I really do. It's almost funny. It's almost funny that Anna's the one that goes like, you suck. Get out of here, you know? I love that. And I love that she tried to rationalize it, right? And I like she tried to rationalize the whole thing, because like when you're trying to rationalize things and try work things out in your mind whenever they're not making sense to what you are comfortable. So for Anna, she's not comfortable not caring about someone. She always cares about people. She always tries to help. So whenever she has this the situation with Clarissa, she's like, I don't care about her, but I want to. And it's like, okay, she had a fucked up childhood. Her dad sucked. He was a terrible parent, and she probably grew up having a bunch of issues. But then it's like, yeah, but who doesn't have issues? And they still don't go out just killing people. So it's like, okay. So then I'm like, okay, I'm at the biological level now. Do you have an actual brain tumor or something that is making you cause all this fuckery? Because if your brain is fucked up, then maybe I can be like, okay. And then she's like, no, I don't. And it's like, okay. So now I know for sure that I hate you. Like, now I know for sure that I hate you because he just means that you're a terrible person then. Like, psychologically, like, yes, your dad sucks and you probably had a messed up childhood or whatever, but it's like a lot of people do and they don't go out killing people. And you don't have a biological issue. Like, your body's not broken, your brain is not broken. So these are conscious choices that you took and you made. Therefore, you suck. And I like that she tried. I like that she tried and she went through the whole process and she talked to her about it. And then Clarissa was like, no, I'm just like this. And Anna's like, okay, fuck you. That was great. And then she just walked away. And that was fantastic. I love that so much. I really, really do. Anyway, what other thing? Let me skim through the episode. What else do we have? Let's just go to the beginning. So at the very beginning, I was just like so happy that we're moving so fast. I really am, because like the previous episode, I was gonna be like, oh, they're gonna like handcuff her and try and question her or whatever, and she's just gonna break free, become the Hulk, and just fuck up the entire ship. It's gonna blow up everything, and it's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And it's like, no, we just skip to Clarissa instantly. Clarissa's instantly in the med bay. She's trying to break free by using her strength or whatever, and they go like, yeah, that's not gonna work. We put some drugs on you so you can't use that. We block that shit off of you. And Anna and Amos walk in and they're just talking and being like, all right, so, and it's like, okay, you're just hanging out then. Like, we had conversations happen off screen that we didn't get to see. We just dealt with the whole situation with the super strength off screen. We don't care about the shit anymore. We're just skipping ahead. We're not even going to have a conversation in the ship. We immediately, it's like, okay, let's go to the behemoth then. And we go. And it's like, okay, we're moving super fast. We don't have to deal with any of this nonsense. We're just going. And that just made me so happy. That just made me so happy. And by the way, I love like literally every interaction with Anna and Amos, because it's like, it's Anna and Amos, dude. It's like Anna, the angel that cares about everything, and Amos, the guy who just kills everyone and doesn't care about anything, right? It's like, it's so good. And I like that in a way they were similar in the sense that whenever Amos asked Anna about like, why is she doing all of this helping of people? And Anna's like, because it has to be done, right? Everything I feel like it has to be done, and I'm just gonna do it, and that's it. And Amos is like, same. And it's like, yeah, for him it's the same. He's like, yeah, that guy has to die, someone has to do it. It's like, that's it. It's a very simplistic like reasoning for the both of them, right? The difference is that Anna cares about people so fucking much, and Amos doesn't. Well, Amos does care about, like, Naomi, and I guess he cares about the crew now. Like, initially it was just Naomi, but now he just, like, cares about the crew, and he will kill that bitch, or whatever bitch, for the crew, right? But in general, Amos is not a guy who cares too much about people or helping. And Anna does, and not even like helping, but also like Anna. There was a dude that died, and Anna was just sharing a moment with him as after he died, and Amos is like, "Hey, you want to go grab food?" And Anna's like, "I'm having a moment," and Amos is like, "You know he's dead, right?" And it's like, "Yes," and it's like, "Oh, okay, cool." He couldn't comprehend that. He couldn't comprehend to what, like, caring about someone even after they had died. He was like, well, he's dead, like, it doesn't mean anything. And it's like, come on, Amos. It's like, but that's fantastic. It's fantastic to have him interact with Anna, which is such a contrast. And it's similar to what happened with Prax, because like even in the, like, the beginning of this season, I was like, Amos, I was like, Prax is like the nicest person in the whole universe. He's like the best. And then whenever we started having Prax and Amos interactions, that was just the best, because it was like, you pair the, like, most pure, like, wonderful dude who's just a sad dad and he wants to see his daughter back, and he's just the best. He's just super nice, and he's just super scared, and it is just. And Amos is like, oh my, I will protect you. And they just bond and they become best friends. And Prax was like, he's my best friend in the whole world. And Amos was like, oh my God, it's like, that was just wonderful. That entire development of their relationship was wonderful. Now we have something similar with Anna here, where Anna, like, the person that Anna has interacted with the most, probably the only person Anna has interacted with on camera, is Amos. I don't think she talked to Naomi. I don't think she talked to Alex. She did talk to Amos, and that was it. And the entire time, every interaction just nails harder how different these characters are. Because even Amos is like, I know people like her. I'm just gonna kill her. And it's like, no, let's not kill her. And Amos is like, I can do that whole thing medical and just make it painless. And I'm just like, well, shooting her through the head would also be painless. But like, and Anna's like, no, let's just not kill her. And Amos is like, why? Why shouldn't we? It's like, I love that. I love that. This all makes for Amos to grow as a better character, because like Amos seeing all of this like super nice, caring people, which is probably the contrast to like every awful person that he's ever met and that made his life, I suppose. It's just like helps Amos grow as a character. It really does. Okay, moving forward. They go to the Behemoth. Holden isn't the Behemoth. The Martian soldiers took him there. And then they all question him. And Ashford was the one that finally questioned him. And Ashford was like, I'm not gonna judge you. It's like, tell me what happened, even though it will probably sound insane. And Holden told him everything. So what Holden told him, and let's actually go over this. Let me find it in the video, and I'm gonna skim through it real quick. You saw images seem like another civilization, not human. The bottom molecule doesn't care about us. It's not a weapon. It was just trying to build a road. And Ashford is like, it kills so many people in order to build a road. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't care about us. Like, it doesn't care about us, like the same way that we don't care about anthills we pave over. It doesn't matter to the thing. It doesn't matter to civilization, to the bottom molecule. I know he's building the ring, is trying to report in. Report what to whom? And then Holden goes, it doesn't matter. Everything you could talk to is gone. Something killed them. It tried to stop it, burn whole solar systems like they were cauterizing a wound. Only it didn't work. We are in a graveyard. We need to get out of this place and never come back. And I like that Ashford immediately walks out and goes like, he's crazy. But then at the end of the episode, he finally believes him. Okay, so what he said. if I understood correctly, and I might not have, and don't tell me if I have or if I didn't, by the way, I'm just gonna, eventually the show is just gonna tell me, but if I understood correctly, that means that whatever civilization built everything that we just saw, including the power molecule, and the power molecule is just a means to an end, to create a ring, to create the pathway in order to get in there. Like, the power molecule doesn't matter anymore. Like, we already talked about this a couple episodes ago. It's like, it doesn't matter. Fuck that shit. You know? But now, it's like, okay, we are in this position where the ring is a pathway that has been created, and now we are connected to something. And then it's like, okay, a civilization built something, all these things, and it's trying to reach out and link to something, and Ashford is to what? And Holden's like, it doesn't matter. They're all dead. Like, they're all gone. All like that civilization that we saw or whatever, it's all gone. So what we're led to believe is that, like, something, and we're just gonna leave it as big as possible, something killed everyone. The civilization that built the power molecule and the ring and whatever, they were killed by something. It wasn't the railgun. I don't think. I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, no. The railgun is part of this ancient civilization. It's a self-defense mechanism. That is what Ashford intuited. So, and what Holden said is that it tried to get rid of the whatever, the something that killed everyone. It tried to rid of it by burning entire, like, solar systems, galaxies, whatever. So it just disintegrated everything and everyone in order to try and kill the threat. It couldn't kill the threat. And as a result, everyone died. Now we accidentally encounter the power molecule, which serve as a pathway in order to open the ring, which is a portal which is trying to report back to the ancient civilization. The thing is that ancient civilization is now dead, so now it's reaching out to nothing. But now we know that there is something out there that wiped out the ancient civilization. And every single other civilization, probably. So that's it. Cool. I kind of said something like that, I think, when I first saw the visions, but now we actually have characters saying things. So, okay, I'm thinking that is the case. There is something that wipe out the ancient race, and every single other civilization there could have been, and they tried to protect themselves with the railgun or whatever else. And this mechanism that we encounter is just a random mechanism that was just out there. And it's automatic, but there's nothing that commands it anymore. There's nothing that it reports back to anymore. Like the power molecule, the ring, all these ancient constructions, they are just the remains of a long lost civilization, and there's no more, and that's it. But what we do know is that something killed them all, and still probably out there. Okay, where is the Expanse gonna go down the line? Are we gonna fight Cthulhu? Are we gonna fight the ancient elder gods that just consume everything? Are we gonna fight the darkness? You know, like a virus of darkness that just makes things blip out of existence. Like, what is it gonna be? Is this gonna be an alien fight? We're just gonna have like a bunch of aliens just being like, oh, we're the conqueror race and we wipe out everything. But it's like, yeah, but even like actual force didn't work with the railgun. So what is it? I'm expecting it not to be just like a race of aliens that are conquering everything and killing everyone. I feel like that would be kind of lame. It could be, but it could be kind of lame. So yeah, I don't know what direction we're taking it. I really don't. It's still, that feels like it's gonna be down the line. It's definitely not gonna be like right now, like right next episode. Probably not even season 4. Like the 4th book, probably not even gonna be that. It could be. It could be. We might get some more answers. and like at the end we're gonna get like an actual like pathway into the larger storyline with whatever happened to the civilization or whatever. But I feel like it's gonna be a while until we get there. For now, we're focusing on getting, well, not even getting out of this ring, just making sure that Railgun doesn't wipe out humanity. You know, small goals. That's nice. Okay, Drummer, her spine got crushed and she lost her legs. And I like that she immediately goes, okay, I don't have my legs. I like that she started like crying and crying, just like, is so angry. Because like we don't really see Drummer display that much emotion. So whenever she did, she just kind of broke. It was just like, that's, I feel it, you know, I feel it. And of course you would feel it because it's like Naomi left, the girl you had a crush on left for that other guy, and now your spine is crushed, your legs don't work anymore. The other dude is the actual captain right now. You're not doing anything. It's like, it's not Drummer's day. So I get it. But she sees like mech supplies, like mechanical supplies or whatever, and she's like, gotcha. So I'm just gonna like move my bed over there. I'm just gonna grab that box and I'm gonna build myself mechanical legs. And I'm just like, that's fucking rad. That's cool as shit. She Huey Emmerich the shit. Given she's infinitely more cooler than Huey Emmerich because Huey Emmerich fucking sucks dick. But I like that. I like that she immediately goes like, all right, I'm gonna have mega legs, and I'm like, I'm in. So that was awesome. Dio is a piece of shit. We knew that. I wonder if Dio is gonna have a role to play here. Because even Ashford was like, you fucking suck. Because someone, like a doctor told him that like inventory for supplies is like thinning out more than they are actually using. So then he was like, someone might be stealing. And then Ashford goes like, Lieutenant Haarute, who did I put in charge of making sure that our supplies were being kept intact? And he was like, me. And it's like, okay, how are the supplies doing? I don't know. Why do you not know if that's literally your job? And then he just started screaming and just being like, we're all fucked. We need to do our jobs properly. And if you don't, I'm going to space you myself. Fucking bitch. And that was fantastic. I love that. Ashford is just such a fantastic character, I think. And I like that Naomi was like, she thought that they did mutiny and that's why Drummer wasn't in charge. But then he's like, no, she saved my life and I saved hers. And it's like, I respect her a lot, but she's not in like, she's injured so she can't lead right now, so I'm doing that. But like, I like that. I like literally every interaction with Ashford at this point. I mean, Ashford was already fun, now he's fun and cool. So I like that so much. Anything else worth talking about? Oh yeah, Drummer absolutely has a thing for Naomi. Naomi does not. Naomi just cares about Holden. So I feel bad for Drummer because I love Drummer, and that moment where Naomi instantly comes back and she sees Drummer like don't work anymore, and she's like, okay, I need you to do my favor for me. So I need to see Holden, and she's like, and I thought you came for me, and he's like, I did come here here's a battery, and it's like, it's not that she doesn't care, but she has to crush on Holden. They have a thing. We already established that so many times, but like, Drummer has to crush on Naomi, and that goes nowhere. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sad. I'm sorry for this awesome lesbian that doesn't get to be happy. Drummer deserves better. Drummer deserves so much better. She had a rough episode. She had a rough couple episodes. But anyway, Naomi and Holden meet again. They're cool. They're having a moment, and they're talking about like everything that happened, kind of the emotional bit. So the doctor, scientist, whatever command, I don't know, a dude at the UNN ship was like, okay, so we need to understand what's happening. So we tried. So we first of all, he had the idea of like the behemoth has this like super awesome like communications tight beam that maybe it's strong enough to go through the portal, through the ring. So then they're like, okay, let's shoot at it and see if anyone can hear what happened inside. It doesn't work. But when he touches the ring, he sees like, okay, there's different readings here. So then it's like, okay, got it. So maybe if we create like an energy burst, that will give us different readings, and maybe we can get ourselves out of this like speed limit thing, and maybe we can survive, because right now we're kind of fucked. So then they go like, all right, let's experiment. So they send a random shuttle and they detonated its reactor, or like a nuke or whatever, and that huge explosion was like, okay, nothing happened. Some ratings are changing, and it's like, okay, so first of all, the speed limit didn't break. Second of all, the structure in the middle is reacting to it. I think that it's getting ready to do something in 7 hours. And then Ashford is like, oh shit, okay, I think we activated a railgun that is going to wipe out the entire solar system we live in. Dope. Okay, alright, so we probably can destroy the construct. Let's destroy the ring, because it's gonna fire throughout the ring into our system and wanna wipe out humanity. So let's just not do that, because and this is what Holden told him, by the way. And so at this point he's believing Holden, because he's putting 2 and 2 together. So he's just like, okay, let's destroy the ring. And they go like, how are we gonna do it? We can't send nukes or ships or anything there, because it's gonna take too long. It will take 7 months to reach that. And it's like, light travels at the same speed it always does, because photons don't have mass, and we managed to send like the communications beam, so light can travel and we can see things. So yeah, so we're gonna repurpose our communications beam into an energy sword, and we're gonna slice the fucking ring in half like a fucking anime. And we're just going to destroy the ring and save humanity. And we're all going to die here. But it's not going to be a bad way to go if we save everyone else. That is the raddest plan ever, by the way. That is the raddest shit I've heard in a long time. I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, I love that that's what we're doing. I really do. I hope it goes well. Like, part of me hopes. Because like, okay, there is a possibility that we don't even do that. We do something else, and that something else manages to save us all and everyone in the process. And it's like, that's going to be cool. Part of me just wants everyone to just like actually do get stuck inside and die, probably, just because they want to see the cool laser sword work. I want to see the cool laser sword. Everything that happens after that, I kind of don't care. As long as we do the cool laser sword, and it's gonna suck if everyone dies, but the cool laser sword though, it's gonna be really cool. Jokes aside, I'm hoping like literally not every character that we know of is gonna die. Like I hope that we manage to find a solution next episode. Like something new happens and develops that is gonna be useful for us. But we'll see what happens. At this point, I don't know. But yeah, this final episode of the season is probably going to be hot. It's going to be fire. So yeah, anything else worth mentioning here? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is it for this episode of The Expanse. That was fantastic. I'm very excited to see the final episode, because the next one is the final episode, right? This is episode 12. We go to episode 13, Abaddon's Gate, which is the name of the book. And yes, I know that every finale for the season has been the name of the book, despite not every finale being the final bit of the book, right? But I do know that every finale has been named after the book, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I am enjoying the shit. I want to know where it goes, and there we go. We're done. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Expanse. If you would like to see next one already, the finale should already be up on Patreon, as well as full length for this episode and every single other one. Check out the links in the description for all that, and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care everyone. Bye.